Mark, can I ask maybe what kind of struggles did you have with when John was young, maybe getting help because people weren't as aware of Down syndrome now as when he was younger?
Well, I want to say we were fortunate,
Okay.
but that's in part because of who we are and how we react to things. But we'll tell the story of the even the day John was born. We did not know he's going to be born with Down syndrome.
Sure.
Wound up being an emergency C-section middle of the night. And after he was born, we told he's very healthy. We're in kind of a waiting room before they had a regular room for my wife. And the covering pediatrician came in and said, I have to talk to you. I have some bad news. I'm very sorry. But I have to tell you, it appears that your son may have a slight case, it's possible, of Down syndrome. And I looked at her and I said, well, wait a second. Well, what are you apologizing for? This is my son. There's no reason to apologize. This is not bad news. This is who he is. And a few days later, you may know this about Down syndrome. People born with Down syndrome are frequently face very significant medical consequences, as did John. And so on the third day of your life,
yes,
John had intestinal bypass surgery. So he was transferred to a major medical center. My wife is at the other hospital recovering from the C-section. They wouldn't let her out. We didn't know if he was going to survive that operation. So we brought a Catholic priest in to baptize him. Me and the priest hovering over this plastic bassinet. And then before he was 3 months old, John needed open heart surgery, but because he had 2 holes in his heart. Well, when they discovered that, we met with the pediatric cardiologist. And my wife and I picked my wife up from the other hospital. We come over, we meet with this doctor. And he rather offhandedly says, they try to save some of these babies now. What are we talking about?
Wow.
This is my son.